There's something powerful that begins to happen when an athlete lets their mind drift into that quiet zone where instincts sharpen and movements become effortless. And you can feel that happening now because every breath you take sends a message through your entire system that you are becoming the kind of basketball player who moves like an all-star. You can get faster because your body already remembers what speed feels like. The sooner you let yourself imagine that speed, the sooner your muscles learn to fire in perfect rhythm. Wouldn't you agree? As you read this, you might notice your mind beginning to rehearse smoother dribbling, quicker reactions, stronger drives, as if your unconscious has been waiting to show you how natural this level of talent really is. Because when an athlete trains their imagination, their body follows. And your body loves following the pictures you place inside it. When you allow those pictures to form clearly, your game rises. Have you realized yet how your defensive instincts are sharpening even now? I'm curious about which part of you notices passing lanes before they even open. The question isn't whether you can read plays faster, but how quickly you choose to lean into the awareness your unconscious is already heightening. You might wonder how quickly your footwork tightens, your hips stay lower, your anticipation increases. Before you even step onto the court again, your unconscious can begin practicing that low, fast, responsive stance. And after you settle into that stance mentally, you'll notice your steals, your deflections, your blocks becoming almost automatic. Imagine if every dribble you take becomes more confident, more controlled, more intuitive. Now notice how that image sinks into your muscles, as if your hands already know how to protect the ball, manipulate it, move it with creativity, speed, and precision. Let me ask you this. What happens when you picture yourself dribbling full speed, changing direction effortlessly, the ball glued to your hand like it belongs there? And you might be wondering what it feels like to attack the basket with a sharp first step, beating defenders before they even react. By the way, every great ball handler discovers that their handles improve the moment they trust their body instead of overthinking it. That reminds me of a young player who once imagined the ball as a living part of their movement. As soon as they stopped trying to control the ball and started letting it flow, everything clicked. Here's an interesting thing about shooting. When your mind rehearses the perfect swish, your muscles learn the rhythm of success. Let's shift gears for a moment and imagine your shot. The fingertips guiding the ball, the smooth rise, the calm release, the arc, the sound. You can swish more shots because your brain loves patterns. And once it learns the pattern of perfect form, it repeats it again and again. Speaking of repeating, imagine your free throw routine landing in your body like a ritual of certainty. Every inhale grounding you. Every exhale releasing tension, every bounce reminding your muscle memory that it knows exactly what to do. And even though you may have missed shots in the past, you can allow those misses to become irrelevant now because your mind is installing consistency. I can sense that you already feel safer on the court, as if your awareness of bodies around you sharpens your ability to stay balanced, avoid collisions, protect yourself. People who trust their intuition tend to make smarter, safer moves, and something tells me you're the kind of athlete who senses space effortlessly. Isn't it interesting how your game IQ rises naturally when you stop forcing decisions and start letting your instincts guide you? You can draw more fouls because you understand defenders' momentum. You can finish stronger because your body knows how to absorb contact. You can get to the line more easily because you feel when to attack. And maybe you notice how your passing vision expands even now. You're probably seeing the floor in your mind, aren't you? You know exactly when to dish, when to lead, when to hit a teammate at full stride. Making good passes leads to being trusted. Being trusted leads to better chemistry. Better chemistry leads to that invisible team rhythm where everything moves easily. You could, if you wanted to, become the glue player who strengthens everyone simply by being present on the court. Have you ever seen a player conserve energy so intelligently that it feels like they always have an extra gear? Well, your breath is training you for that now. Imagine inhaling strength and exhaling efficiency. Now imagine your stamina increasing without strain. As you hydrate and prepare, your muscles respond faster. Your recovery speeds up. Your endurance stretches further than before. And you don't have to push for this change. Your unconscious is already guiding you. I'm getting the impression that you're becoming scrappier, more competitive, more fearless in the best possible way. Hustle becomes second nature. Loose balls become yours. And even though you fight for every possession, you remain a good sport, centered, grounded, respected. Something tells me you've always had that grit inside you, and now it's surfacing more boldly. Imagine driving to the basket now, the court stretching ahead, the lane opening, your footwork cutting angles, your mind calculating space at lightning speed, the finish landing solidly, smoothly, confidently. What would happen if you let yourself feel that as reality? After all, your unconscious mind already knows how to make you stronger, more agile, more coordinated, more explosive. And as you continue reading, you might let yourself evolve into the kind of player who dominates through instinct, because instinct leads to speed, speed leads to separation, separation leads to scoring. You don't have to try to become an all-star. You might simply step into the identity of an all-star, because identity shapes action and action creates results. People who understand this rise quickly. They become leaders. They become unstoppable. How does it feel knowing that every game from now on will feel clearer, easier, sharper? That makes sense, doesn't it? Your unconscious mind already knows how to elevate your game, and as you breathe, you might feel the beginnings of that transformation settling in. Even though you haven't stepped on the court yet, your improvement has already started. And after you do step on the court, you'll notice changes happening faster than expected. And as all these ideas continue sinking into your body, molding your instincts, sharpening your senses, strengthening your confidence, it becomes obvious that you are becoming faster, stronger, smarter, more coordinated, more intuitive, more complete. You're becoming the kind of basketball player who rises to every challenge, who adapts effortlessly, who improves daily. And the moment you feel ready, you can draw this feeling deeper into your core, because as you continue to imagine yourself playing at this level, you become this level right now.